What's up, you guys? Today we're gonna look at a 8-cylinder 4.4 liter turbocharged full-size Range Rover. This is your Santorini black full-size Range Rover. We opted to have 24-inch wheels put on the vehicle. These are not factory wheels, but they are to mimic Land Rover factory wheels. It's got your nickel pack, which is the black exterior trim. Car looks super good with the upgraded wheel size. I'm a sucker for larger wheels on our cars. The new front end is super nice. It's all been redesigned for this year. You've got your new headlight design. Fog lights and grille look really good. The car's going for more of a chiseled out of stone look, which is super rad. So of course when you're driving, your door handles are gonna go flush. If you're driving or if you lock the car in park, your mirrors will fold in, which is really nice. You're gonna have your splitter or side step down below, which is a really nice body line for the car. You kind of got it following all the way back to the end where your diffuser is. This is a 8-cylinder car, but the cool thing Land Rover is doing is trying to push their cars into the future, and they're thinking about, the customer who's spending a lot of money on this vehicle. They want them to be able to enjoy it and not date the car super fast like some of our some of the other models that are in this category of vehicle. So like Ford will change their headlights every once in a while or pretty regularly. They're trying to push it as far as they can so you don't have to worry about that. So with your flush handlebars or your flush hand grips, door handles, and you don't have an exposed tail light or exhaust tip that's hidden down below, which is crazy. It's just super interesting. You've got your more hidden tail lights that are blacked out here. You got your third brake light up above. It's a super interesting look they're going for. I really enjoy it. Here, let me lock it so you can see with the door handles flush. So now they're gone inside. Obviously I locked it instead of putting it in drive, so your mirrors went flush also, but it just looks so good. Nice thing about a full-size Range Rover is you get your tailgate, so you can support quite a bit of pound back here. So if you wanted to grill or if you're hanging out wherever, you can sit on that. You can enjoy the comfortableness of the vehicle. You don't have to have your legs rested up against the back bumper, so you can avoid mud, etc. You can always close it separately from the top, which is nice, or you can close it all at once. Most of our cars are going to come with a privacy screen. It just folds back. You can get electric ones on autobiographies and such. Got really nice interior lighting, and it's kind of bright. For your LEDs, you have your premium interior package, which gives you rubber floor mats. You do have your carpeted mats as well. You've got a cargo organizer, your emergency pack. The Sport and the full size have air suspension in the rear, so you can drop it a little bit more, put something heavy in, and then lift it back up to get it out of the car. You're gonna have your buttons, of course, to lay the seats flat, which is also a very nice thing to have. You can press and hold it and it will drop down. Move the front seat forward a little bit, and there you go. I just raised the car as high as it will go for the back only. So the front is still slammed, but the back is now raised as high as it will go, which is pretty nice. So if you're using this car to tow, if you wanted to get a tow hitch equipped, you could utilize that to not have to lift and lower the jack as high, which is nice. You've got your plugins as well. I really like how much space you get in the back of these cars. There is a long wheelbase configuration, but that's going to be super hard to get. Definitely still an option, so you can get 7 seats, or you can get just a long wheelbase with more storage and more space for these passenger seats, which is going to give you a ton of nice options. There's a 4-seater configuration too. You're going to have all your buttons back here, so you can control both windows, lights, the slide. You can mute the music. This option has your rear climate control, so it's 4-zone. You have your center for them to rest their arms. They're semi-reclining too, so you can lean them forward and back down again. That's what it is, all the way flat. So a little bit of a curvature, but it's not terrible. Here's your full roof. This is our flagship, so it's gonna have everything Land Rover has to offer. You've got your semi Here are your soft closing doors. Here's the door panel. This is your black interior. Again, more buttons for your access mode. You can drop it when you're coming to a park, flip your mirrors in. You got memory for the doors. Of course, you've got your captain chairs, so you've got your swivel so you can raise and lower this. You've got your center compartment. You can get fridges. You've got more compartment space down here with more plugins. The lights are off so you can't really see it. Then of course you've got your front as well with your wireless charger. You can close it all up, make it super sleek again. 13.1 inch screen, digital dash. Here's your huge sunroof. Your controls are up here. You got your digital dash that you can cycle through to have a whole bunch of different views. Whatever you'd like, music, trip summaries. This is my favorite setting, to have both your RPM reader and your speedo, and then have your trip summary so you can see how much gas you have left, etc. You can always cycle through it as well, clicking some of the additional buttons here, which we can always go over for you guys. You can change your display layouts too, so if you wanted a full map, you can do that as well. Totally up to you. It's very customizable. Here's a huge screen. Getting into over here, you do have parking assist, so it's going to help you park, which is super crazy. It is a robot, so you want to be careful because you're spending a lot of money on one of these cars, but it will totally park itself, which is super cool. Yeah, parallel parking, pulling in, backing in, anything like that. You've got your air suspension, which is standard. So right now we're a little wonky because the back is raised so high, so I'll drop it down to access height, which you can do there. Navigation, full screen is crazy. You can adjust it however you want. You can do satellite, you can do 3D, you can have it north facing, whatever you're choosing or preferences are. So obviously you've got all your different drive modes that are standard. So dynamic, eco, Range Rover ice, those are probably the four you'll cycle through the most. We can leave it in auto, 4x4 low. Here's all your controls, very multifunctional buttons. You can do your heated seats. You've also got your cooling seats in this option. You can close it or you can pull it up. You can adjust your fan speed. This is just for my side of the vehicle, so this passenger will have their own, and then the back with the 4-zone have their own as well. You've got a ton of space for goodies, which is really nice. You can kind of see the premium interior lighting's turning on because it's getting a little bit darker outside, so you can change all the colors there. You've got your 360 camera, which is another really nice feature to have in our car. It is a little bit bigger, but you got 4-wheel steering, so you can control it like a smaller car. But it is nice to know where your blind spots are. You can always access this while you're driving, which is pretty nice. So seeing curbs or other vehicles is super handy. You got a really nice music system. You got off-roading mode, so if you wanted to go off-roading, you more than well can. You can wade in the car. You're about watertight towards the top of the tire. You want to start being careful after that. Although, I mean, you do whatever you'd like to do. These cars are extremely capable of a capable vehicle, which is really nice. Here's your off-road height in a full-size Range Rover. It's pretty crazy. You've got a good 4 or 5 inches of clearance now. Obviously, you still have your drivetrain and your axles, but I mean, in terms of the front and the back, so if you're leaving a really steep driveway, going up a nice hill, I mean, this is a really nice feature to have. You can turn on your fog lights in the rear down below here. It's also where your reverse lights are. The headlights and taillights are super rad on the new full size. They're super aggressive, and you don't see anything like this on the road. So if you want to drive a car that's different than what everybody else has, this is the car for you. I mean, this has everything we have to offer. You're going to drive one of very few, and you're going to stand out. This is super, super cool. But yeah, so this is your full-size Range Rover. It's here now, available as of today. It's middle of October-ish. This is the last one we have available for our store in Bellevue. Let me know if you have time to come and check it out.